One comment that I always get is, why are you working for free when you could just get a job and get paid? So my favorite way to budget travel is by volunteering, and you can either do this through websites like Worldpackers or Workaway, or you can just contact places yourself directly and ask to volunteer in exchange for a free place to stay. Now basically with these experiences, you work for them for free, and that can be in a reception role in a hostel, it could be a bartender, it could be working on a farm, it could be working in a school, and you offer those services for free, and in exchange you get free accommodation. Some places also give you free meals on top of that, and depending on where you go, they might also give you a little bit of money towards things like groceries and other like expenses. But most of the time these roles are unpaid, and I get so many comments saying, why don't you just get a job instead? Getting a job is so much harder and so much more faff that I just can't be bothered to do that. Firstly, getting a job in a foreign country is so difficult. Secondly, you have to have previous experience to whatever job you're applying for. So for example, I've never been a bartender, so I wouldn't be able to apply for any bartending roles anywhere. Thirdly, most jobs are looking to find longer term employees. You can't just work somewhere for like 2 weeks or 4 weeks. They wouldn't accept you. And the fourth reason is you're just finding a job. You'd also have to then find accommodation and then pay for it on top of that. It's not like a joint thing that you're gonna find together. It's two separate things that you're gonna have to worry about. Now, on the other hand, volunteering offers solutions to all those problems. The number one, getting a job abroad is very difficult, but volunteering isn't. Through these websites that I mentioned before, there are an abundance of jobs in Europe, Asia, Africa, Central America, everywhere. It is so easy to find a volunteering role. Secondly, you don't always need experience to volunteer in a certain role. Yes, it helps when applying and being accepted, but most of the time, because it is an unpaid role, they can't expect people to be amazing at it. They will teach you on the job. And thirdly, with jobs where you do have to stay longer term, volunteering roles can be for as little as a week. I found experiences on Worldpackers that say you can stay anywhere from a week to 4 weeks. So if you want to go somewhere short term and have a volunteer role, that's very easy, whereas going somewhere short term and finding a job, basically impossible. And lastly, you don't have to worry about accommodation at all because it's paired with the volunteering role that you're applying for. So for example, when I worked at the hostel in Italy, I stayed in that hostel. Like, I didn't have to worry about looking before I even arrived in Italy. I didn't have to worry about looking for Airbnbs. I didn't have to worry about looking for a flat or a hostel because it was paired with the job. So those are some of the reasons why I prefer to volunteer instead of trying to find a job. It's just a lot less hassle, a lot less faff, and it just makes traveling so much cheaper. It gives me peace of mind. And also when applying through sites like Worldpackers, you have the added security that if anything goes wrong, you have their support. So I'm not trying to diss anybody saying that getting a job abroad is a good idea, because it is. If you're thinking of going places longer term, then that's absolutely great. But if you're thinking of hopping from country to country and you just want short-term solutions and short-term volunteering experiences, then that's the best option for you.